It's a stud tilapia. Hey guys, it's Florida Aquaman, and I brought out the big dog today. I got the big net. This is a 20-foot, 8-inch tilapia net with chain on the bottom, and we're gonna bust this thing out. I mean, look at the size of this thing for comparison. This is a 20-foot boat almost, and look at this thing. It's bigger than the whole boat. So we're gonna do some work today. The plan is we're gonna fill up this cooler and hopefully unload it into the truck a couple times if we have a really good day. So stay tuned for this one. Here we go. Hey guys, so we're at the ramp, and check it out. I actually got the tote in the back of the truck instead of having it in the boat because I wanted to make a little more room, because you can see I got some new nets, so you guys got a huge surprise for this video. All right, let's get her in the water. Okay, so we've been in a drought in Florida, and we actually got a little bit of rain this week, so I was kind of concerned the water would come up really, really high, but it's not that bad. It's up a little bit, but it's not crazy up. So this water is extremely dirty. You can see it's got a brownish color, a tannic, but the tilapia almost like glow in it sometimes when they're shallow because they got a whitish color to them. So a lot of times you can see their backs. Like there's a bed right there I can see. I know it's hard to see on the, there's a tilapia right there. You can kind of see him sitting in the trees. Like I said, oh yeah, okay, that's a good sign. Man, that's pretty. Bunch of big gators out today too. It's actually, FWC does the lottery today for gator tags, and I applied for this lake. Hopefully I get it, fingers crossed. Oh, gator just popped up. Look at that. Came and took a look at me. 2 gators sitting there. Man, I've probably seen, not even exaggerating, from running to this spot, about 20 gators. There's one sitting down there. There's one down there. That's a big one. I want to show you guys all these gators. Look. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's just on one section. Isn't that crazy? All right, guys, so I brought 3 nets with me. I got a 10-footer, 12.5 footer, and I got the 20+ footer. I measured at 20 foot 8 inches. And now when I'm talking about the size of these cast net, I'm talking about the radius. That's how cast nets are measured. Like if you go buy your biggest bait net that you can buy, usually it's 12 foot. That's what this is. So this is over the size that you could go buy from the store, and it's over the legal limit for saltwater. You cannot throw a cast net bigger than 14 foot in saltwater. It is actually a felony, but we are not in saltwater. We're in freshwater, so we're not breaking the law. So we're gonna bust out this thing. I'm gonna show you guys how big this thing is for perspective. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I did have to do a little practice throws in the backyard, so. Let me check this thing out, guys. Look at this thing. Ready? And remember, this is about a 20-foot boat. It's 19 foot to be exact and some change. But like, I mean, look at this. Look at this. It's still going. Still going. I mean, that gives you a size comparison. This is a huge, huge net. So we're going to bust this thing out, and hopefully the tilapia are here. And if they are, they're in trouble. So. Man, these tilapia are in trouble. This is gonna be the last of them right here. All right, let's let her rip. like a football field. We got her open. Now hopefully we just landed on the fish. Well, we got fish. Not a ton of tilapia out here, that's for sure. For that size net to only get that many, that's not good. All right, guys, so we're gonna try with this smaller net, 12 and a half. We're gonna see if we can find them first, because there's not much tilapia here. So we're gonna use this small net to find them, and then we'll use the big net to just plow them out. So. Not their mullet. Big mullet though. There you go. A lot of people don't know there's mullet in fresh water too. Check that out. And I promise you this is fresh water. We're in a lake right here. Because if I was throwing that big net in salt water, that'd be a felony. So we're gonna try a different spot, see if we can find some more, because I don't see much here. Oh, we got one tilapia. Oh, we got two tilapias. There we go. Getting somewhere now. You're right there. Let's see. I hit him. That's a bowfin right there. A lot of people like to eat these. I don't though. They say they're pretty good if you cook them right, but big old bowfin. We're gonna go ahead and let them go. But I'm starting to see some tilapia, but the problem is they're sitting in the weeds, so I can't really cast net them. So we're gonna see if we can find a spot where they're sitting not in the weeds, but I'm seeing them, so it's a good sign. They're all in the weeds though. Hopefully there's some out here. We got two nice ones here. Oh. About there. Got a nice one right there. Let me check that out. It's a stud tilapia. So I think what happened is it got too hot and they moved out into the main river. So they are not in the lakes no more, in my opinion. Nice fish though. I tell you, so I put that hook on the boat. Makes a big difference. I'll say that much. Normally when I mullet fish, I don't really need it because mullet clear out of the net real easy. But definitely for these tilapia, they like to, you know, they like to get in the net and tangle it up and everything else. So definitely the way to go. Ah, it closed the net on me. That's the problem with the wind. See how I say you got to make sure you throw at a certain angle? I still got fish though, it looks like. Man, imagine how many I would have got if I would have opened that thing up. Oh my goodness, you gotta be joking. I mean, look at this. I didn't even open it up. Got 3. Tell you though, I found them now. Take a quick little sandwich break, and we'll get back to it. So I'll tell you guys an interesting thing about this tilapia fishing is I get a lot of people asking me going, which lake are you catching them on? Where are you catching them? These fish move around a ton. Like in the last 3 videos I did, I fished 3 different areas and completely far apart from each other, because what happens is they constantly move depending on what the weather is doing, how high the water is. So it's something you got to come out. Like I could say, hey, go over here and this is where the fish are, and they won't be there, you know, a week later. So that's the thing about fishing, is a lot of people think like specific spots. While there is specific spots, there's specific spots when the weather's a certain temperature, when the water's a certain height. There's a lot of variables to find them. So that's what's happening today, is where I was normally fishing, they weren't there. So instead of giving up, I had to try some different spots, and it's paying off so far. Instead of going home with, you know, 2 or 3 fish, I'm going home with probably this whole cooler full. So hopefully you guys can see this. I had to put the camera in like ultra wide vision because it was, can't really, hopefully I gotta turn it this way, make sure I get, I still don't think you're gonna see the whole net. Got 2 nice ones. We're gonna let it rip. I don't know if I got that in the frame. All these fish in the cooler. See if we can get a couple more. I want to kind of at least get that somewhat full. We're getting there though. Let's see what we can do here. See this, man. I got a bunch of females. I got a mess of them, guys. Check this out. You ready for this? Look at this. There we go. Oh. Getting somewhere now. Check this out. Oh. We got 1 tilapia. Nice bass though. Here. Check that out. I want to let these guys go before, but like I'm in a bass tournament. Check that out, man. Like I just won the Bassmaster. We'll let them go. We got 2 nice tilapia. We got to get rid of this shell. Till next time, this is Florida Aquaman, and I'm out.